Good morning and welcome to our video channel. Well, today, very exciting, we're going up to Birmingham and the NEC to A Place in the Sun live. It's something that I've been getting through my email box for quite a while, and we thought, well, why not? So if you've been following our channel for a while, you will realise that we have been looking to purchase a property in France. Okay. Third house of the day. We've spent quite a bit of time there, so have some understanding of the process. So you might be asking yourself, well, what are you going to get out of A Place in the Sun live? So while I was reading the information on what we might get out of it, it says, arm yourself with the knowledge of the purchase process, the visa options, what you can buy for your budget and how to do it. Think about the finances, locate your mortgage advisor, set up your foreign currency exchange and understand taxation. So the bits that are going to be really useful for me is about what type of visa would we need and taxation, particularly around pensions. So I'm hoping we're going to find a bit more information about that. And then, because it's A Place in the Sun live, and I'm going to say this quietly so that Andy doesn't hear, is you can do a screen test. How exciting is that? So I'm not sure Andy will be so excited, so I'm not going to let him dwell on that. I'll probably ask him on the spot and we'll see how that goes. So if you like this video, you found it useful, then please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really does help. Have a fabulous day and we'll see you at the end to find out how it's been. So we have arrived at the NEC and we've brought the car this time, not come on the train, and we are in East Car Park 3 and you can see it's an electric vehicle charging area. It was about a 15-minute walk to the NEC. There we go, welcome to A Place in the Sun. Let's see what this is all about. The ticket price was £6 each. At the entrance you got a booklet and there was also a very clear floor plan of where each of the stands were, and you could also scan a QR code so you could see this on your phone. We were particularly interested in anything about France and we definitely wanted to attend the 12 to 12:30 session on moving to France. Hey.
Hi. So I was just saying, I feel a bit cynical about Escape to the Sun, Place in the Sun, because I feel like we want to move to France, or we're thinking about buying a place in France, and I think it really should be called A Place in Spain, because pretty much all the seminars, all of the sessions are all kind of Spanish related. Do you not think?
There's a lot of them. Anyway, this was just a fun day out, really, wasn't it? Yeah. It was a bit of a fun, see what it's all about. It often pops up in my emails, and Birmingham isn't too far away from us, so we'll see what we get out of it.
Yeah, but worth thinking about, so we'll give our verdict at the end. Obviously, if we're thinking about moving to France and thinking about coming here, and actually at the end of the day we're saying, well, actually there's not a lot of content, and maybe it's just something to think about.
Yeah. So this is the seminar theatre. This is where we will be from 12 to 12:30. And this is the hub, right in the middle of the exhibition. And Jasmine Harman was on the stage.
People often ask me, how do you find these amazing properties? You know, we looked and we couldn't find anything. Well, that's because we've had a whole team of researchers in the office and people out on the ground who it's their full-time job to scour the market and uncover every single option that could be within your brief.
So this was the French corner. So there was Ashton's Legal, Assis Immobilier, Clé Rouge Immobilier, French Plans, Kennington's Tax and Investment Consultants, Les Bons Voisins and Navigate France.
They need more staff.
Yes, not enough people. As you can see, it was very busy. So we did divide and conquer. Andy tried to speak to the immobilier while I wanted to speak to the tax consultants, and also what support was out there in a move to France. I found Navigate France particularly useful around their support on an application for a visa, but also once you're there in France, someone to pick up the phone and call. There was plenty of space to grab a drink and a bite to eat while you were waiting for the next session. I'd highly recommend you get to the seminar well in advance because it was very busy.
Welcome to A Place in the Sun Live, and welcome to our seminar on buying in France. My name is Richard Wayne. I'll be hosting this session. I have 4 specialists from the French property market. They work in different fields, who've given up some time from their stand to come over and talk to us, share those key nuggets that you need to be thinking about, you need to know about when you buy in France or when you relocate or when you own a home there. So we're going to have a Q&A with them. We're going to cover off the key points and then 5 minutes towards the end for questions. We're going to break it down into about three sections. We're going to look at buying property first, and then the ins and outs of owning property, and then we'll talk a bit about residency and relocating there, so the types of visas and things that you need, and wealth management. What do you do with pensions, savings, things like that when you move to France? Okay, let's go straight into it. Actually, I'll let you introduce yourselves first of all. Sorry, yeah, we've got, on the far left over there, we've got Jerry from Clay.
Good afternoon, welcome. Basically, I would have lived in France 20 years. I'm based in Duras in the southwest, so between Bordeaux and Bergerac. I moved with my family and we run a...
Hi.
Hi.
So we're back from Birmingham, and as we said at the start of the video, we would come back to you with if we thought visiting one of these days, Place in the Sun days, is worth it. What do you think?
I think that if it was a first touch, if it was the first thing that you were going to, then you would pick up some bits and pieces. And probably if we were looking to move to Spain or Portugal, which seemed to be where the focus of this exhibition came from, you would probably come away with a lot more experience, a lot more information, and many, many more stands in relation to those countries. But actually, in terms of France, there were, I don't know, 4
Yes,
exhibitors.
there was only one small corner with 4 exhibitors and a lot of people. So trying to get to speak to someone, you had to be quite pushy. I think I had a little bit of a different take because my focus with our possible move to France has been about property. And it certainly gave me a bit of an insight into what we would have to think about in terms of taxes, our pensions, and also with things like visa applications. We spoke to one guy who supports you through those first weeks. And I thought that was really useful to know there are people out there that will hold your hand if you need it through visa applications, if you want to take a car, health insurance, that type of thing. And I thought that was really useful. And we did get quite a good chat with him.
Yes, we did. Yeah, no, I think so. But I think probably a lot of that information, certainly I already had. We had a good time. Ultimately, we had a good time. It was fine. If I'd have been going there to try and accumulate a huge amount of information, I probably would have come away quite disappointed. And so personally, I would definitely recommend visiting an exhibition that is much more focused on France rather than other countries, basically.
Yeah. Well, I hope that's been useful. We did do a screen test, so much to Andy's horror. We'll see where we go with that one. Anyway, have a great day.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.